And hello there, Guardians. You can see that Xur is in the tower. We have the symbol and the flowers, and looks like he's over here. Let's go and have a look. He is... Let's see, is he here? Nope, he's not here. Oh, nope. There he is, there he is. He is down here in the Hall of Guardians by the Vanguard. And he has got with him the Legacy Engram, the Glass House for the Titans at an 89 from a 111. That's really, really bad from a 12 tier stat perspective. But the Glass House, if you're into this type of thing, bathed in light, blessing of light, and weapons of light last longer, so it gives you that illuminated... No, that's Bastion. Lasting longer, that's Bastion. So it gives you that... perk automatically for your defender class Titan. It is a strength, well, it's an intellect roll, pure intellect roll, but it's got this increased strength node as well as intellect. We've got ashes to assets and heavy lifting, so you gain bonus super energy from either grenade kills or heavy weapon kills, and infusion, one of my favorites, which gives you your health back when you pick up an orb of light if you don't already have your super. Of course, you can randomize these perks and stats using this Twist Fate node here. So if you want to have a gamble on that, some glass needles, and maybe get yourself a better stat roll. But if you don't have the Glass House, you like running your Defender Titan, and you'd like to have Bastion, but also maybe, say, Gift of the Void, where you get more orbs, you drop more orbs when it takes damage. You know, this is a helmet that would help you do that sort of thing. With the Hunters, we've got the Graviton Forfeit, which gives you Shade Steps, and it is an excellent, excellent stat roll. Let's have a look at this. We have got... Let's go back here. That is a 110 roll, a 110. 111 is perfect stats. Graviton Forfeit, 110. I'm going to pick one of those up myself. Now... This Elusive Shadow grants you Shade Stalker on your Night Stalker class, Shade Step on your Night Stalker class, so you can run Keen Scout or Predator if you'd prefer. We've got the Intellect Strength roll, which is a handy roll to have. Inverse Shadow, my personal favorite stat perks here, Inverse Shadow and Infusion. Inverse Shadow, increased super energy from killing minions of the darkness, doesn't matter how you kill them. Or Heavy Lifting, same perk, but you have to kill them with a heavy weapon. Inverse Shadow, by far and away the better perk of the two. And Infusion replenishes health whenever you pick up an Orb of Light, assuming you don't have your super. So if you pick up an orb, bam, your health starts regenning. Really, really handy perk to have. This is near on the perfect roll for this helmet. It is a sensational roll. So if you don't have the Graviton Forfeit, and even if you do, I'd recommend grabbing this one and infusing your other stuff into it so that you can use this helmet on your Hunter. Sensational roll for a very good helmet for the Night Stalker Hunter. Claws of Ahamkara for your Warlock class. Now, this is an 81 strength, a pure strength roll, so 81 out of 99. It does have an increased discipline node, but the Whispers gives you an additional charge for your Warlock melee. Doesn't matter what class you are, all Warlock melee charges. So if you're running Stormcaller, you've got double Thunderstrike. If you're running a Voidwalker, you've got that double Energy Drain melee. And also, you know, you could have double Flame Shields or whatever for your Scorch melee on your Sunsinger. We've also got Snap Discharge, which increases the melee attack speed. So if you do have that double Thunderstrike, for example, you could go bang bang and hit 2 different people with Thunderstrike from across the other side of the map with your Snap Discharge, nice and quick. Or Impact Induction, where bonus grenade energy on melee hits. And we've got the Pulse Rifle Loader or Shotgun Loader, where you have an increased reload speed for either of those weapon types. Not a bad... gauntlet or exotic piece for the Warlock, but not the greatest. But I've got some I don't use it that often. I don't find it terribly useful because I use other things, but you might find it really useful, especially if you use a melee type build. And then the weapon this week is the Xur Supercell, which for all arc burn strikes and things like that, this is a must. If you don't have the Xur Supercell, buy it from Xur because it's definitely worth it. This week we've got arc burn on heroic strikes, so you'd be running the Xur as your primary weapon, or you should be, and then running an excellent secondary and an excellent heavy weapon, all arc build. You can have an all arc build at 400 with the Xur. It's the only way you can do it. You can't do it with Solar or Void, but Arc, this weapon will get you there. I'd say grab it. It's an excellent weapon. It's even useful in the Crucible. The Xur Supercell perk. Arc projectiles have the chance to chain lightning when enemies are close together, so you can be burning down one enemy, and if there are multiple enemies around it, they're also taking damage at the same time from the same bullets. On top of that, if you have bolts from the blue, when you get double kills, you get a small amount of your super energy charged up, so you get bonus super energy, plus ammo is returned to the mag. So you can basically stand there if you've got a massive chain of enemies and just hold the trigger down. It's just permanent ammo. It's beautiful. Hammer forged in this middle tree for improved range and accuracy, or rifled barrel. Rifled barrel gives you increased range but drops your reload speed, or braced frame where you've got massive stability, almost max stability there, but you've got a smaller mag, and then of course you've got the persistence node over here. You also have these ornaments, not a toy, which looks like this, looks like a toy, or shock hazard. Shock hazard's not too bad. I don't mind that one actually. That one looks pretty cool, but it does have these ornaments. I'd say grab that. Like I said, if you don't have it, do get it. And the Curios this week, Plasma Drive and the Emerald Coil for that blue or green thruster boost behind your rare Sparrow. Heavy ammo synths, the best and fastest way to level up. If you're not yet 390, farm as many strange coins as you can. Go and see this guy and pick up this one. Grab the 10 for 3. 3 strange coins, 10 heavy ammo synths. That will get you ranked up on your faction super quick. Just go and farm this. If you've got the exotic class item for your faction, so Dead Orbit, New Monarchy, Future War Cult, if you've got the exotic class item for your character, then equip it and then just spam these. Equip your highest light, pick up your rank up package, go back, put your exotic class item on, spam these again, and just keep doing that until you get to 390, the fastest and easiest way to get there. If you're already 390 or above, grab your 3 of coins, get yourself some exotic engrams, and get yourself to 400 if you're not there yet. If you are not there yet, it's the best way to do it. Great places to farm, things like Iron Tomb, Crucible, and a couple of others like maybe Black Garden. A lot of those end story missions, end of campaign story missions are useful. They often have 2 or 3 different bosses in the fight that will drop exotics or can drop exotics. And then Glass Needles, as I explained before, you can use the Twist Fate node on any exotic armor piece to randomize the perks and stats. It's random, so you may or may not get what you're looking for. Sometimes you'll get a lot worse, and you might burn through 30 or 50 of them and still not find what you're after. And then, of course, we've got Motes of Light, 2 strange coins for 1 Mote of Light, or 7 strange coins for an exotic shard. There are much better, cheaper, and easier ways to get those. Quick recap, Xur is selling the Legacy Armor, the Glass House, a Graviton Forfeit at almost a perfect stat roll. Do buy it. The Claws of Ankara for the Warlock, and Xur Supercell if you do not have one. It is a must buy. He's down by the Vanguard in the Hall of Guardians. I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, please give it the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. You can catch me on Twitter and on Instagram, BoylerRoom81. From time to time, I'm also on Twitch. Hope to see you in the next video, Guardians. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.